Hands up, we're going.
Alright.
Okay.
Cool.
This is your
Open window to our
closed identities.
See, society taught me material over mental, wrapped me in Diamond Supply and Gucci took away my originality and gave me trendy.
My mother calls me conceited because I snap, snap, snap until my ego and my eyes are satisfied. I have become content with the 50 likes that come from dogs who sweat and howl over the curve of my body. And if a dog is cute enough, he might get a bone.
I discarded the rose-colored filters from my eyes to see the world for what it is.
And instead of teaching me to take advantage of this upper hand, you shrunk the big picture and filled the empty spaces with filters.
Generation, white girl, blonde hair, blue eyes, reality is, you don't know me.
They closed the book on us the moment we opened our minds.
The older I got, the more applications were thrown at me.
I draw the tears of the same walking wounds who taught these eyes that looking into their eyes was something I did not deserve to do.
Since daddy's little girl was never me in your eyes, I yearn for lies that will leave me with physical pleasure and heartbreak.
Talking to my grandma mentally because audibly was impossible for her to understand. Holding and stroking her hand like she was a child I was terrified to let out of my sight, thinking cancer should be behind bars for robbing me.
Stolen by my clothes mind, I am the robber that spends more time than not being accepted than being me.
You were halfway there, and when I needed to be held, the only thing that was held was my waist, as long as it was from the back.
Holding a 10-year-old sobbing about her brother whose life was stolen by a bullet delivered by his own, daddy who was never there, cousin who raped her.
My jeans were compatible enough to be look smart, but my jeans were too tight to be street smart.
Next bite next, unfamiliar makeshift pillow she's playing hide and seek in the dark with, and you wonder why it angers me. When everybody stereotypes her ghetto, failure before she reaches the 7th grade.
Reality is, I was born with high self-esteem, always told that I'm special, by the people who accused an entire generation of being selfish, pompous, and narcissistic. They're the ones that made us this way. They woke me from my impotence 14 years later to annihilate my dreams by telling me that I'm not good enough. So generation me, no, you. You're the ones that told me to shoot for the stars, even if I missed, I'd land on the moon. But as it turns out, the moon only occupies minimum wage jobs.
After could have been number 8, a trip to the doctor and a pill, I accepted your words. I was a smart hoe. I'll never be perfect in your eyes, but a caption and filter has made me imperfectly perfect.
Typical nigga in the eyes of others, but I traded my layups to be laid up in bed plotting like Play-Doh.
That you didn't expect it, can't judge appearance, confessions of a generation, you don't know us, but we know each other.
Okay.
All right.